Trying to connect to people that may want to join through YouTube, so that because I made it, people who want to join from that side can also join.
Um, okay.
Yeah, I think we are live. Can you imagine this? All right. So let me put it on record. All right, let's start. All right. I think we are good to go now. I want to welcome everyone for wherever you are joining us. Whenever we are doing program like this, a lot of people join from different places. And I want this particular scholarship because it looks very, very interesting and very, very enriching because if you look at it, you find out that this scholarship is it has so many programs. It has so many programs. When I looked at the programs that they are offering, it's many. So which means it's virtually most people can get this. So that's why I was so much interested in this. And it's one area that a lot of people have not actually explored. And everybody is always looking at America, Canada, UK, and all of that, those big, big countries. But some of these countries, they are still very strong academically. You can still get what you want from there. And then if you now want to move to a bigger country from there, that is your choice to take. So that being said, I want to welcome all of us to this great event today. It's our first webinar for the year, Education African Scholars Global Connect. I think this should be our first webinar for 2026. Yeah. And I'm happy that we are starting on a very good note. Having had some successes we had last year and also challenges we had last year. I mean, we have come into the 2026 with full of hope, full of joy, full of happiness, focused on what we are doing. We will keep on pursuing our dreams and our aspirations, irrespective of challenges. I know that a lot of us, a lot of young people out there are facing so many challenges. I mean, I understand, we understand. Some of us, we are there sometime many years ago. Um, people, we face those challenges, but there is something I will always say in Igbo language that you cannot run away from the battlefield just because you are afraid of being killed. If you do that, it means you are either a coward or you're not man enough. So you face life challenges. Life is all about phase by phase. So at Edu Afrique, we continue to seek or search for some of these opportunities and we bring it to your doorstep. We bring it to your doorstep for you to accept it. We are not, it is, our own is to bring it up for you, and your own is to accept it and use it for your own good and your own success. So, the way this program is going to go today is that I'm going to introduce our speaker, who is Onyebuchi, who is also like us, like you guys. I think sometime last year, Onyebuchi was still in Nigeria, struggling. Every time he'd be disturbing me in the night, uh, and calling me all the time and asking for one question or the other. So he was still there, struggling to live. But as God may have it, today he's out. So um, Edward Frick found him. He's a very strong candidate. When we did our what do you call it? We did our application fee waiver scholarship, I think sometime in November, and he submitted his document for us too. So we just selected only five of them. He was amongst the five. We didn't have much money to do more than five persons. So we chose top five out of the numerous people that submitted their documents. And even in the top five, he came second in the top five that were recommended to us for that. So it means that, so when I read through his document, I became very much interested in him because whenever I see somebody with potentials, and whenever we see anybody with potentials in Edo Africa, we don't joke with that person. We try as much as we can to give that person every support we can to make that sure that that person's talent does not waste, because we have come to realize that if we don't provide such opportunities, somebody who is very strong may be out there, you know, not getting what he wants. So we now chose him. We paid for his application fee to leg to US, and by God's grace, he got admission to about 3 US schools. I mean, fully funded. I mean, but at the end of the day, people know the challenges that US is we are passing through in terms of visa recently with US and Nigerian uh, issues there and here and there. But when he got this, he didn't get his visa, but as God may have it, he got his visa to Egypt with fully funded scholarship. This scholarship has 100% pack. In fact, it has a whole package. So he's going to talk about it today and tell you guys step by step. And why we do this is to be able to provide for you guys step by step, so that, because if you have the information on how you can apply, and especially when you're hearing from somebody who has passed through the process, you have the opportunity to, ask direct questions. You have the opportunity to navigate through the challenges. It is always better to apply that way than to apply as a novice. Because when you apply as a novice, automatically, I mean, you will just be there and you'll be applying. You may not know the mistakes you should avoid. So we will give him few moments for him to speak, present to you guys how it was done or how he applied, and then after then we will give room for questions and answer. Now, while he's speaking, if you have a question and answer, or I mean, if you have your question, you can also drop it in the chat box. If you're on the YouTube, you can also drop it in the comment section. I believe one of our colleagues are there to get the questions from the. I don't know what's happening there now, but I believe that one of our colleagues should be there to get the questions and bring it up to us here. Now, at the end of the day, we will give you direct answers to your questions, and he will also tell you guys the deadline for this application and every other thing. So after the webinar, if you have any follow-up question, you can still throw it to us or even to him directly, because uh, we will try to get we will try to show you his maybe his LinkedIn handle where you can also connect with him. All right. I want to introduce him briefly to you guys. And as normally as we do, we try to introduce our guests by just saying few words of introduction by, showing you guys about the person. So here the speaker is Onyebuchi Dike, who hails from Anambra State, Nigeria, the eastern part of Nigeria. He is a chemical engineer and renewable energy researcher with a strong background in biomass conversion and sustainable fuel technologies. He obtained his bachelor's degree in chemical engineering from Federal University Otueke, Bayelsa State, Nigeria, where his undergraduate research focused on production of biofuel through catalytic and non-catalytic pyrolysis of plantain stalk. The work laid the foundation for his interest in waste to energy system and sustainable resource utilization. Oyebuchi has contributed to several peer-reviewed publications spanning biofuels, biodiesel synthesis, catalyst development from waste materials, and petroleum products quality assessment. He has also gained multidisciplinary experience through roles in research assistance, pharmacovigilance, project management, and health, safety, and environment. He is currently pursuing a Master of Science in Environmental Engineering at Egypt, Japan University of Science and Technology, Alexandria, Egypt, where he also serves as a research assistant. His research interests include renewable energy, biomass conversion, biofuels catalysts, and sustainable chemical engineering solutions. ladies and gentlemen, join me to welcome our dear brother, our own, our own products, and our scholar, Onyebuchi Dike. Onyebuchi, you have the floor. If you can speak from your end.
Yeah, thank you so much for this wonderful um, introduction. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Mr. Stanley. It's been a wonderful time with you, and it's been an honor to call you my brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate
You're
for
welcome.
all, yeah,
You're
for all
welcome,
you
brother.
have been doing and for all you will still do. Because the journey has not yet ended.
Oh, amen. I beg, you people should help me, I beg. This
The
thing,
journey has
sometimes I begin to say, can I? Because the kind of request, if I go to my Facebook, I've run away from Facebook. I've run away from most times when messages I get there, I get overwhelmed. And people people think I'm not God though. I'm just a student like you guys. I don't get money like that, though, I beg.
I know, but God is using you in so many ways. So brace up.
It's well. It's
Yeah,
okay.
thank you. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. Okay. I really appreciate that. And also I appreciate the whole family, Edu Afrique family, for this opportunity. Thank you so much for having me here. Um, like he has said, my name is Onyebuchidike. I'm from Nigeria. Please, I'm from Nigeria, eastern part of Nigeria, and I'm a chemical engineer by profession, by God's grace. So here I am pursuing my master's in environmental engineering here at Egypt because Egypt, Japan University of Science and Technology is fondly called Aegis. Okay, so that's the short form for the school Aegis, and I'm a research assistant in the lab. Okay, without being wasting our time, I would like to, say something. I don't know how many people are interested in Aegis. I don't know, so that I will start from there because we have a lot of specialties in Aegis, so I'm science inclined, so there might be some other people that are not science inclined, so that I'll know how to streamline what I'm about to say. Okay, so I don't know if you can just signify from the comment section if you are science inclined or if you are not, so that I'll know how to make my
Yes. Yes,
own
yes.
presentation.
I
Yeah.
think that's very important because we really want to see that people who are there we not
Okay.
want to know the audience, want to know the kind
Okay.
of people we are talking to. So I
Okay.
think people should talk their listing on this on the comment section.
Okay. Yeah, they are posting that. I can see. Okay, clean energy. Good. Okay. I think I'm so interested in that clean energy. The person in the clean energy. Yeah, I'm serious. Like because one of the course I'm doing this semester in environmental engineering is cleaner production, clean energy production. So is under environmental engineering. So waste water and the rest, waste wells and the rest. Okay, social science, biochemistry, and public health. Okay, and I can see I'm not in science inclined. Okay, so what science inclined? Right, good. Yeah, good, good.
Human nutrition and dietetics.
Human nutrition and dietetics. Oh, that's another. That's okay. I don't know, but the areas that they have under Faculty of Science and Applied Science, I'm not sure, but I'm not sure there is human nutrition, but you can as well switch to nanoscience. You can do your or biotechnology. Yeah. So biotechnology, they have because I have a neighbor that is offering biotechnology, and his research is under all these health related regions. Okay, so Nwabike, you're not left out. All right. So I can see elect, and you want to switch to art and designs. Okay, there is sustainable architectural design under environmental engineering, which is good. Accounting, very well. Very, very well. I think those in social sciences, you guys are even more needed. I'm serious because it's a new faculty that is a new postgraduate faculty that was just established. I don't know if you get me, Stanley. So
Ah, yeah.
those posting social science,
Mhm. I think,
accounting,
yeah, I think I saw human resources on that.
yeah,
Let me even check that document.
yeah. So I have it here, so I can see
You may
um
share. Okay, let me share my screen. Let me share it on the screen. I think
yeah.
probably that will
So
be.
they have accounting and information systems, which is under Faculty of International Business and Humanities. They have investment and finance, human resources and management, management and organizational behavior, marketing and international business. So you are on a good path. Okay. Then for those under cultural and the rest, this is also a good way to start. Good. So let's move. Okay, I think I have some couple of response here. Okay, thank you so much for joining our webinar today. Thank you all. Now, I'll be starting by introducing ages. It's a very good place to thrive. Okay, I know the sudden news about America has been very devastating, and it's so unpleasant. Me too. I'm also looking forward to go. So but here is a very good ground to start from. Honestly speaking, I've interacted with so much alumni that passed through from this school. Most of them are in America, some are in Australia, some are in Canada. Yeah, so I have a couple of interactions with them on phone. I got their contacts. So they are in not just only Nigeria. So because it's called Africa, so other part of Africa comes in. Okay. So if you can go up, Stanley, go up. That picture there, I'm not there. The day they took that picture, I was inside the
Yeah.
lab. Yeah. The day
Oh,
the day they took that picture, I was inside the lab. So you could have seen me, on that picture.
oh, a lot of
Yeah.
they are mostly Africans.
Yeah, so here on this particular picture that you're seeing here now, I think up to like 15, no, is it? Yeah, let's say, because we have Tanzania, we have Ghana, we have Nigeria here, we have Tunisia, we have Algeria, we have South Africa, we have Zimbabwe, we have Botswana, we have Rwanda, we have Uganda, we have Kenya. So they collate all African students, best African students that merit the scholarship to come in and you know get their masters and a PhD. It's unfortunate that we did not see for PhD this year because as of last year, there was a provision for masters and PhD. Okay. So their masters is for 2 years and 6 months. 2 years and 6 months. Then while their PhD is for 3 years and 6 months. But the 6 months there is the preparatory courses, which you will do in your first semester. The preparatory courses are Japanese language, Japanese culture, and Arabic language because it's governed by Japan. So most of our professors we have here are also Japanese. Okay, so they collaborate with Japan and some schools in Japan. Sometimes I don't know, they just stopped sending master students to Japan. But if a PhD student, before you graduate, you have to go and spend 1 year in Japan before coming back and get a publication before coming back. But the ISA president is still making a way for them to include back master students for traveling. Okay, maybe 6 months or 8 months thereabout, they come back and complete their masters at Aegis. So, not wasting our time, Sandy, can you go up to the courses?
Yeah.
So, mhm. So I don't know if anyone here My department is environmental. Here, just stay there. My department is Faculty of Engineering, which is environmental engineering. Okay. And under environmental engineering, I don't know who did chemical engineering here or environmental engineering. Yeah. Is there anyone environmental, chemical, or sustainable architectural engineering? Like
Let me check.
the the person that said he wants to switch to art and design from elect engineering, I think sustainable architecture engineering would be a very good place for you, or you can just hop into electrical power engineering. Now, when you are doing the application, when you are applying for the school, I don't know if anyone has come across any challenge so far. Has anyone started the application? Now, if you have started the application, they don't require IELTS or TOEFL. So Nigeria is exempted from, getting the English certification. Okay. Yeah, someone. Okay. I have started. It is smooth. Good. Now, good. So no challenge. If there is no challenge, no problem. So I'm going to make emphasis on your CV and SOP. I will tell you guys what made me sell through on my CV and SOP. Okay, maybe I will share my screen and show you guys a little bit of my
Okay,
CV.
okay, let me stop sharing from my end. So that because
Okay,
yes, we can now share.
okay, just hold on. Let me get it out. So, so the way you strategize your CV matters. Okay, so hold on. Let me share. I have to send you a request for me
Okay,
to
yeah.
be allowed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have allowed you.
Okay. Good. Okay.
Somebody say I have started currently that document to upload, but there are documents required that I don't have. I don't understand. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe
So okay, don't worry. I'll get to that. Let me just finish this part. Can you see my screen?
I can see it from my end, and I believe others can see it.
Okay. Please and please. Okay. When it comes to e-just, what they need to see is research. You should have that at the back of your mind. Like, as long as you are building your CV or you are building your SOP, make sure you tailor your CV and your SOP down towards research because they are top one here in Egypt. They were rated last month as the top number one in Egypt because of their publications and their research. So they are very, 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 what I mean, 101% conversant with what is called research. So if you are on a research ground, you you can be able to thrive. Okay, so this is a sample of my CV. All right, so you can see how I added my LinkedIn profile, then my research gauge. I don't know, for some people you might have come across research gauge. Yeah, so this is my profile. Okay, and if you have publication, I'll speak on publication again because I wrote down what I'm going to talk about. Now, if you have your publication, it is a very big opportunity for you to sell yourself, even if it is one. Don't mind my 8 publications here.
Amo, you
So,
pack am. I won't be
please,
like you when I grow up.
so don't mind my 8 publications here. But if you have one publication, please make sure you flaunt that publication. Use all you have to flaunt that publication. All right. So, and I noticed that uh, I don't know those that have started that have started their application. Have you guys come across where to add your research proposal? Okay. I have started currently at okay, good. Someone said
People,
yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have come across where to impute your research proposal, please kindly check if it is by PowerPoint or by writing. I mean by word, okay, writing, so that you know how to put down your research proposal. Now, when you are writing your research proposal, please and please make it only 2 pages, maximum 2 pages. You can do 1.5 page, but don't exceed 2 page. Okay? Don't exceed 2 pages. I don't know if that's clear. Now, when also make sure you highlight your undergraduate research topic. For some of us, we always neglect that we did and we did something like undergraduate research during our undergraduate. Is even if you did not publish that, please, I urge you to include it on your CV. It is very, very like it's necessary for you to include anything that has to do with research. Okay, maybe let me start from here. If you are a research assistant here or you are working in a research organization, can you signify? Because these are the questions that will come up during the interview if you are selected. But first and foremost, you have to show it to them. I don't know if you get Stanley. You have to show it to them
Yeah,
that you are on the line of research. All right.
exactly.
So if anyone here is currently working on research, like the company you are working at has to do with research, or maybe you are a research assistant or graduate research assistant somewhere, or maybe you are working in a company that has to do with research, please kindly signify, because this is a very important key. Yeah, it's a very good, like when I mean a very, very good, important uh, aspect to focus on. Like I said before, EJOS is just well known for research. So if you are coming into EJOS just to get your degree, you have to change that narrative. Okay. I just attended one of our Nigeria brothers' defense today. He just finished his master's. He defended today. Okay, and
Wow.
yeah, he defended today. And the key graduation requirements that you have to meet, you publishing your work on a Q1 journal. So you know what it takes to publish your work on a Q1 journal? Man, that's a whole lot.
Wow.
That's why they're topping. And most times, like the course I took this semester, which is thermal engineering, the professor that was teaching this course, we were just three offering that course. So the student that finished last year, they did 3 publications, like his own student, they did 3 publications before he graduated. So before he graduated, he was able to secure a fully funded PhD scholarship to Australia and Hong Kong. So because of the Q1 publication, okay, so publication is very key requirement before you graduate. If you don't publish, you can't graduate. Yeah, you can't graduate. So, like I said before, research is very, very important when you are applying to EJUST. Okay, good. So, let me move on to someone say your professional experience can't cover for it. Experience that has to do with training. Sorry, I don't know if I should understand this, but okay. I can't cover for it. Experience has to do with the training. No, I don't, not like you have to be a research assistant in a university, if I should understand your question. I mean, if you are working in a company that has to do with research, please emphasize that. Even on your CV, you can actually change the narrative of the subject. Like, I mean, okay, I think I should just show my CV again on my research experience. So you can see now, so this particular place that is research assistant, you can change the narrative. You can use you can just um uh, get a word that has to collate with research. Okay, Yeah, I have to go to research. You can see when I did my intern at AFDAC, I wrote research internship. All right. Now, when I also did my internship at NAFDAC, I wrote research internship. All right. So you can see from 2021, research is there. Here, research is there. Graduate research assistant is there, down to this place. So everything has to be with what? Research. Okay. So that's just what they want to see, right? They just want to see that and know that you are on our own path. All right. Not that if you are working another organization that you can't get the scholarship, but you having this kind of CV, having this kind of build up also gives you an edge and more because bro, like thousands of people are applying to this scholarship. All right. So that is the fact. You have to step up your game. You do what you need to do to step up your game because a lot of first class out there are also applying to this scholarship. It's not just only you. Note, it's not just only first class. You can have two and have a very good background that has to do with research. They will take you as long as you know what you're doing, right? Yeah. So that is it for your CV. So you have to structure your CV in a way that it can be captive. What will which word will I use now? Is it captivating or be enticing? All right. So you have to build up your CV in such a way that it can draw them to you. So if you have honors, decision, and awards to present, please highlight them here. It's very, very important. Then if you have applicable skills that you have, if you have applicable skills, like maybe you have used some equipment like in the lab or during your undergraduate or maybe in your place of work, please highlight them. All right. So if you have certifications that are beneficial to you, put everything on your CV. They like to see someone that is optimistic. Don't hoard your potentials, right? Don't hoard your potentials. So that is it for the CV. Then if you have volunteered in any organizations or in any parastatal, highlight them as well. So that is the part of the CV. I'll come down to the SOP and I'll also share my screen with you guys for my SOP to be talked on. So now, while preparing your research proposal, make sure to use appropriate words. All right. So if you are preparing your research proposal, please don't repeat words. Don't repeat words. I don't know. Hold on. Let me share my sample of my research proposal. Stanley, please, just a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, let me share the sample of my research proposal so that
All right. You can share your screen. I mean,
yeah,
you have.
yeah, yes, I want to get it out. Yes. Don't know how I don't know. Just hold on, please. Okay. I'll Let me be looking for that. Why I never wanted to. I didn't know that I'm going to talk about the research proposal. It's now that okay. I think I've seen it. Hold on. Good. Okay.
I'm just looking up the school online now. I mean, this school is top rated. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know.
they are
I
number
didn't
one.
know much about this school until you got there. So
Yeah. After that, you see Cairo University. They are rated
ah,
and JICA pump funds to the school because they are giving them what they want. You know JICA.
mm,
So our funding also comes from JICA. Yeah.
Wow.
So you know, JICA cut across so many countries, both African and Western side. So JICA cut across. So our funding also comes down to JICA. So I don't know if you can see my screen about my research proposal. Can someone see my screen? Stanley, can you
Yeah,
see my screen?
I can see it.
Okay.
Uh,
Now, good.
I don't know if
Okay.
they can. You people can see it, right?
Okay. Someone said the CV is just intimidating. Yeah, that's what it should be look like.
Forget
Now
that
you're
thing,
getting,
that thing na packaging.
yeah. That's what it should look like. Okay, so
That
you have
was,
to.
you know, Ebuchi, let me say it now. When I saw your CV, they selected you for our Edu Africa this year, and I saw your CV. Say these people, you people are bringing CV that is intimidating us. Then I told them yes, yes. That was why I ranked, because at the end of the day, I had to rank you guys, the five persons, and
But
you ranked two out of the five based on
but
your CV alone.
yeah, thank you so much for that. But on a serious note, almost everything that you see there is real.
Yeah,
Both the
of course, and of
certifications,
course,
yeah,
it shouldn't be fake. You shouldn't fake
yeah,
it.
both the certifications that you're seeing, the publications, the experience and everything there, they are I can testify to that because they are my achievement, but it doesn't stop you
We know
from.
you. You'll be hyper.
So it doesn't stop you from, getting your own CV. So, intimidating, man. If you have to do a lot of things, bro, you gotta do what you need to do and get out of Nigeria. Okay. So that's it. You have to be like you have to intimidate them, make them believe that you are fit for this in
Exactly. That
in
is how
so,
to
in
get the
so many
satisfaction.
ways. Yes, because they want to see the highest of you, right? So make them believe that you got this covered. All right. So now this is my research proposal, which has to do with fast pyrolysis of corn cob for production of biofuel from biomass via electrocatalysis process. So I still maintained. So another thing that drove me here is that I still maintain my undergraduate research. All right. So I have to cop out another research topic from my own research interest. All right. So I maintain my research background. So this is what I wrote. So you start from introduction, then to your background, then to your objectives, then your methodology, your depending on the field that you are coming in, then to your conclusion. Please make sure you put your bibliography. All right, make sure you put your even if it is 3 or 4, make sure that it is there. So you can see my proposal is not even okay. So it's on 2 pages, but I can push this bibliography up. I think I edited this particular research proposal. This is not the main one, but this is a draft of what I used. I did not exceed 2 pages, so I have to reshuffle this research proposal. So you can see the build up. I started from my I started from my introduction. I started from my background, sorry, to the background, then down to the objective and to the rest. Okay, so this is all about your research proposal. Now, I'm speaking from my own background of science. I don't know uh, about faculty of accounting and the rest, but it still applies to faculty of accounting and all the social science departments. But in terms of CV, you can still build your CV that way. All right. So you can still build your CV that way and make it more enticing. Okay, someone is saying how many pages? Okay, you don't have any maximum page that you need to submit. Just write down everything that you need to put down and excel yourself. That is the goal. All right. So my CV is up to 6 pages thereabout. I think 5 to 6 pages thereabout. Yeah, it was a reference that made it six page. So, but you can do um any amount that, as long as you are intimidating them, because that's the goal. Okay, as long as you're intimidating, that's the goal. So now, your recommendation letter.
One of the small
Sir?
some of these is that you're submitting. I mean, I think one thing about this is that you're submitting academic CV. Academic CV may not have they don't actually look at number of pages. They look at the content of the CV. It's academic CV. It's only professional CV that you have to look at something of, let's say, 1 to 2 pages based on your level of
Okay.
education.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for that. Uh, okay. Good. So someone said, I have started currently a document upload, but there are documents required that I don't understand. Now that is what I want to clarify here. What are those documents that is needed that you don't understand? The person that said that, please, can you just highlight? Because I know that when it comes to that application, it has one rigor okay leg like that that can be very, very, confusing. All right. So, what are the documents that you don't understand so that I can clarify it here? Yeah, so just give me the scope of what you are talking about. Now, down to your recommendation letter. I understand that most of you guys know what recommendation letter is all about. All right. Now, when it comes to e-just application, I'm not, yeah, I can remember. I'm not sure that you are required to email, or they are required to email your recommender to submit directly to their portal. I'm not sure. You upload your recommendation letter by yourself. Okay? Yeah. Let me say it again. You upload your recommendation letter by yourself. All right? Don't be scared. Maybe you have been using a certain, like maybe you have been using someone for your recommendation letter. Just notify them that, oh, you are applying for this particular scholarship in case if they reach out. Okay? Now, that aside, please and please, when you are writing that recommendation letter, write it yourself. The good thing about my own part is that the people that I use for my for my referee are those that I'm so close to. So what they told me was that I should write the letter. I don't know, I think it was once that he did that, but on general, please make sure you write that recommendation letter to your best. I don't know if someone is understand what I'm saying. Like, you are writing something that you are writing for yourself. You are giving yourself the whole 100% accolades. You're not leaving anything out. Okay? You're not leaving anything out for yourself. So write it as you are also evaluating yourself. Assuming if they ask you to come and mark yourself, are you going to rate yourself 100 over 100, or are you going to rate yourself 50 over 100? So now that depends on you how you are going to write your own letter. Let's be seeing sample
Yeah, so I
questions.
think in some cases, let me just explain that in how it works officially. Most times, some recommenders, some professors will tell you, okay, based on because they do not have access to this scholarship. You understood the scholarship more. You understand everything,
Mm,
and then this professor knows you academically. He has taught you in the school. He knows what you can do and what you cannot do. So most times they will ask you to draft something that you feel that aligns with what they want. Send to me. I will look at it and uh, add or remove and kind of
mm,
make it my own. So it's like you get something sent to him, he will work on it, sign and then make it, edit it to exactly
yeah.
what he is saying about you. And then he will now sign it and put it in his letterhead and now send it back to you to upload. I think that is always the way most of these things works out. And it's such recommendation letters looks good. So some people are telling you to if you can showcase your own.
That is right, but uh, okay, I don't know if I can share it, but let me try.
Sorry, my boss. I have written the thing that the documents required, which I'm finding it difficult to get. I don't
Okay.
understand the documents.
Okay, what are the documents? Go on, please.
Okay, I'm seeing certificate of health, security
Okay.
application in
Certificate of
bracket.
health.
You just
Yeah,
yes,
hold on.
you
Yeah,
just designated.
certificate of health.
Yes,
What again? Yeah.
security application in bracket. You just designated form.
Security application. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
in bracket. You just
Okay. What
designated form.
again? What again? What again are you
Handbook
saying?
of the certificate of BSc.
Okay.
Handbook of the
Yeah.
certificate of BSc.
Yeah, I get it. What again? Go on. Is that all? Hello?
Yeah, I think the other ones I'm seeing here is optional.
Okay,
I'm
good.
seeing
Okay, good. I will talk about these three. Certificate of health should be on your application. You can download it. Is there no place for you to download the template?
I did not see. I have not seen. That's where I paused.
You have not seen? You sure? Because during our own time, they because you have to, yeah, during our own time, they gave out. Let me show the sample of how it looks like. Just hold on. They provided a link where you can download the template. You have to go to a hospital and do some of all those tests, and a doctor will certify it that you are good. So I'm surprised that they did not. Are you sure there's no place for you to download? Maybe I'm not getting it right. Are you sure? Check well. There's no place for you to download that document.
I have not seen, but maybe I will check. I will check up later. I have not seen.
If there is no place to download it, maybe I can share the certificate of health with you guys. But the thing there is that I will go and verify from RIA, which is Regional International Affairs, tomorrow in school. But let me show you guys how the certificate of health looks like. Okay, just hold on. Good, I'm here. I'm surprised that they did not notify that. Okay, can someone see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, good. Is Chibike, Ebuka, can you see?
Yes, I can see it.
Now, this is how certificate of health looks like. Okay, this is how it looks like. So it's is a more of you going to a hospital. You do all these tests. The doctor will check you and make make his or her own report here. But to save you time, please, although you still do a test when you are applying for your visa, eventually if you get the scholarship and they are trying to process your visa for you, they'll ask you to do another test and send. That one will be gotten from the hospital. So what I did here was that I don't know, I think I'm online. I'm sure I have to say this.
We understand. We understand. We understand. We understand.
But
Okay. What, just say the most of the official things. If there
yeah,
are any, because what this thing we are doing now is particularly for those that are applying for this. So if those who
okay.
are ready and In fact, those who are ready to apply for this, they can now come to your DM, and probably they can also send
Yeah.
me something. For those of them that do not have your direct contact, I can link them
Okay.
up to you for mentorship.
Okay. Okay, no, but not like I did not visit the hospital, please. I visited the hospital, okay. So, but you just have to be faster about it because of the deadline. Because before you perform all these tests, so you just have to go where you can be fast. Maybe a particular doctor in a hospital that can help you to run this whole test and examine you fit, because that's the purpose of this certificate of health. Examine you fit to apply for the scholarship. Now, this is how the certificate of health looks like. But if you are not seeing where to download this particular document on that site, I will go to RIA tomorrow and verify from them if we can share this particular document with the incoming students. Okay?
Yeah.
So
All right.
Stanley, yeah, Stanley, you have to get. I will get back to you on that. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
If it is allowed, you can just
Yeah.
send it to me
Yeah. Yeah.
privately. Then
Or
I
maybe there might be a place that you have not seen, because I don't want to start opening another application with my my Gmail or something, because I've already used it. So I wanted to just go through and know if I can see it somewhere. Maybe you might have, you did not see it. Maybe you missed it or something. But nevertheless, not a problem. Okay. By tomorrow, I will go to RIA office. They all know us. Like, they are so friendly. They are cool. Yeah, they are cool with everyone. So you can go there and ask them any question, and they will answer. Okay. So I will share this particular document if there is no place for you to download the certificate of it. Then security application. Even the security application, it's still the same thing. So why are you not seeing them? We see my security application here too. So this is it. Can someone see my
so
screen?
wait, Oyebuchi, wait.
Yes.
All these documents is what you submitted for this one scholarship.
Hmm.
All this is I'm seeing
Bro,
here.
yeah. Oh, you saw my. You are so fast.
Oh, wow. These are
Yeah.
this is
Yeah. These are the applications that I made. These are the whole
the
um
documents you
the
submitted.
documents I submitted. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's it. I added some of my documents also, like my GRE. I added it there. My IELTS, although they don't need IELTS, but I added it there.
Yeah, yes. That's well, it's advisable. I mean,
Yeah. So
I always tell people, if even if it is not required,
yeah. So
because
just
some
add.
schools make it optional.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
if you
Just
know
add.
that you do not have a good score in it, please
Yes.
keep it by the side.
Exactly. But the thing there is that I added the GRE score, and I added my TOEFL and IELTS. I wrote TOEFL, I have IELTS also. So I added the two and the GRE, then coupled with the certifications, that because there is a place for optional documents. Okay. Ebuka, right? Uh,
Yes,
right?
yes,
There's a
yes,
place for you to upload
yes.
optional documents. Okay. Yeah. So if the place that they provided for optional documents are like, assuming you have up to like 6 documents that are optional for you that you feel like you want to add, but they just provide only just 2 slots. What you need to do is just merge all those documents together. I don't know. You guys know how to merge PDF together, right? You can use I love PDF to merge your PDFs together in one document and upload it there. So that's what I did. I think I did some, like, the provision they made was not much. So the remaining ones, I have to merge them together. Like my publications, like, you understand, my publication, I have to merge all together. All right. So I have to merge all together and submit. So this is the sample of the security application form. I'm surprised that you did not see it on the application portal. But this is the form. Likewise, I'll take note of this too. tomorrow. Once I get there, I'll ask them that some of these applicants are complaining that they can't find certificate of health and security form, which is very important. It's not like it's not optional. It is mandatory you submit this. Okay, so this is how it looks like. All right. Now, and for student handbook, let me show you how the student handbook looks. Then for this handbook of your certificates, if there is anyone, okay, when you got into school, when you got into your undergraduates, did they share, like, did they give you guys like a handbook of your department?
Also brilliant.
That is where the problem is going to be. Because let me show you guys my handbook. Look at what happened. I went to my school
Don't
website.
shake the table of this our school now.
So look at what happened. No, that's why I said you have to verify, because February 15th is the deadline for this. So whatever you're doing, you have to be very fast about it, and you have to be very smart about it. Okay. So you, if they did not give you, your student handbook when you entered, you can just go to your school website or your department website from your undergrad, then look out for it. All right. So let me show you guys my
department.
So this is how mine looks like. So, and whatever you have here should tally with your transcript. So this is it. So this is, my school has, they gave us. So what I did was, they did not give us the PDF or the Word document. You get, Stanley. So I spent 2 days typing this. I have to type it from the book. Man, you have to stretch yourself because the journey is far. You gotta leave Nigeria, so you have to be up and doing it. So I had sleepless nights typing this. You can see it's 21 pages. I have to type this by myself from the book, from the hardcover to the soft copy. All right. So I have to type them myself. I gave myself that what was it called? Should I say that that push, because I know what I wanted. So I typed all this by myself. And when I finished, I have to convert it to PDF. That is what I used as my handbook of certificates. I don't know if that's clear, Ibuka.
Yeah, so it's clear.
So if your school, there's no way your school your school must have this particular handbook. Go and look for it. Okay?
All right, so let me not say anything.
Oh, and I have another solution to that, but that should be private. Okay.
Yeah. All right, thank you very much.
I have another solution to that, but that should be private. All right. So let's be fast.
If anybody wants a subsequent this thing, I mean, there should be room for that.
So I have some questions here. Let's be fast about it. So then to my SOP. Let me show you guys my SOP. I think this is the last I will talk about, then say one or two, then start looking at the questions here. Okay. So just hold on. Let me share my SOP. So that, because it's already 9:02 here. I know that most of you have some things to do. Can someone see my screen?
Yeah, I think it's coming up.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Can someone see my screen? Can someone see my screen?
It's coming up.
Coming up.
Yeah, it is here.
Okay, good. Okay. Hold on. Okay, good. So this is my SOP. It has 4 pages. Don't be scared. Okay, yeah. Don't be scared.
4 pages, Jesus.
Yeah, you can do it. Don't be scared.
The guy,
Like I
the
said,
guy, the guy is ready to japa.
you gotta do everything in your power to leave Nigeria. Okay, so don't be scared. Um, this is my SOP. I first of all talked about
Future.
my
So you need to write.
I first talked about my my background, man, then down to the research I want to embark on. I captivate them with that. Then I talked about my undergraduate research thesis, and you can see here my DOI is attached because I have published my undergraduate research work, so it's already attached. Then what I have done for the period of 2023 down to 2024. These are the whole thing that I have achieved. Then down to why you have considered just as a place of of uh, of achievement. Okay, so that is it. Down to your prominent reason why you want to get this whole uh, what is it called? Mercy. All right. So if my SOP has 4 pages, so please exhaust everything that you know on your SOP. Every single thing that you know that you have achieved, please make sure that you put it down on your SOP. Yes, they need to see that you are good. That's what they want. Whatever it is, just make sure that you are on the right track. Okay? Just make sure that you're on the right track. So that is it for the SOP. And I believe you guys wrote, Stanley, they wrote, they provided SOP, right? When they were applying for the essay. Is it not?
Yes,
Or,
of course. When most of there's no way for all of them don't there's no way we will award anything to anybody in Edo Africa without seeing your personal statement. Because
okay.
that is where you will have to explain yourself. So anything anybody's applying to Edo Africa must come with an SOP.
Mm-hmm. So
All of them wrote.
So that is it. So SOP is very, very important when you are submitting your application. Now, let me go down to the question. Social science inclined. If you're on social science, I think there are departments that you need to look at, like that of human resources and the rest. Business related, good. You can look into that. Then, hold on. Let me see. He just is a young research. Okay, Stanley, you just posted this. Okay, yeah. Can see that they partner with JICA and Japanese universities, which is recognized in the mid-tier global ranking. So that is it for ages. Thank you so much. I have BSc in biochemistry and masters in public health with 2 publications. Good, 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 good. They want to see publication. I am a programmer as well as currently taking a data science course. Do you think I have a chance to be accepted in the data science program? Very well. You have the chances to apply. The only thing that you need to do is you have to increase your game because it's not just only you. You have a very good package though. So all this that you just mentioned here, Kechuku, all this that you just mentioned here, make sure that you highlight all of them on your CV and SOP. Okay. Then concerning documents, there is professional. Okay, I think I have attested to that. Can you drop the URL link to the for the application? Okay, I think someone. Okay, let me just. I'll copy that and send right away. This evil. This is evil. IELTS and TOEFL. God, no,
So
they
somebody's
don't need.
afraid of.
No, they don't. Oh my God. They don't. I said that when I started the presentation. As long as you're from Nigeria or any part of African country that speaks English, like Ghana, Nigeria, and Kenya or something, yeah, they don't need you to submit any English certificate. Okay, so when you are applying, there is a section where they will ask for your mother language. I think, if I'm correct, Ebuka, right? I've not really, it's been long I applied for that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I think it's only Ebuka that has gone far in this application.
It's okay.
I'll come out from Nigeria.
It's okay. It's okay. That's good. I wish you all the best, Ebuka, but that's a good one. So if you come across that section, please tick English, or if they require you to write English, please write. You don't need to submit any English certification. I paid for it, but they didn't give us the handbook. Good. If you have paid for it, can you trace? I'm talking about the handbook now. Someone asked a question about the handbook. If you paid for it, there's no way you don't have that on your university portal. Or ask around. There must be I don't know if I don't know if you understand, Stanley. There must be
Yeah.
a connection, like you must get something. Even if you graduated like last 5 years and there's a modification on the handbook with this current year one that just got admission, get it from them. Okay, it's most likely to be the same thing, but there will be a little bit different. But we all are smart. You could be able to know how to put one or two together. So do that. Where I want to go see handbook for your school, Stanley. You have to treat that one, please. This is your
person say,
school. Let me all those
what did
people
the
that are
person say?
from Michael University, please, I hand you over to Stanley. Mr. Stanley. I hand you guys over to Mr. Stanley. He should take care.
Sometimes they shake.
No, Ebuka can help them much better than me.
I leave you guys with Mr. Stanley to figure that out. Yeah, we should really be in one chapter. The guy did everything. Yes, there is the handbook. Okay, thank you for that. Which is a strong candidate. That is why we spent our hand-earned dollar on him to pay for. Okay, Stanley. More scholarship is a real-time job. Oh man, guy, you gotta do what you need to do. And I don't know if I've talked about the salary they pay here, which is very good. I will not mention that now, but get on with your application and come over.
Yeah.
Everything is provided.
Give us range. You go motivate us.
Yes, so give us.
Everything is provided. They pay your flight tickets, okay? Then they give you accommodation. They provide heater because we are actually in winter now. It's very cold. It's -2 here degrees. So
wow.
They give you
That's even higher than this US now. We are currently in +8 or 9.
Yeah, it's very, very cold. When I mean cold, man, there are some places that you can see a little bit of snow, but not that much. But it's very, very cold. So you are provided with an AC because when dry season comes, it's extremely hot. From what they said, it's extremely hot. So I've not really experienced the hot season. All right, I think that starts around June to August. Yeah, so that's it. So they provide everything you just need to carry your bag and come. Everything
just carry your bag and go.
Yeah. Everything is provided. You have a very big room to yourself. You have a bed. You have bed stand. You have a table, reading table. You have chair, office chair, or not just normal chair. You have big wardrobe. You have your heater, your AC. You have your kitchen. You have your gas.
Who say education na scam?
Talk about food.
You have your kitchen provided.
To marry from there.
You have your kitchen provided. That's it. You have your kitchen provided. You have your gas provided. Your cylinder provided. Your parlor, TV, everything provided. Your bathroom and your toilet, everything is ready for you to come in. And they provide duvet and bedspread.
Wow. They are prepared for you, and now you prepared everything that you need,
Yeah.
To come out for that place.
I know what Ebuka want to say now, and Victor, I know them. I know what they're planning to do there.
transportation
Victor
is free for the students
Victor is already
because
talking
where the
about
next school
marriage.
is. Okay, sorry, I said something. Stanley, I should go
No,
on.
I know what Ebuka and Victor really want. I mean, the Victor is already talking about marriage. So
Okay.
especially when you mentioned the duvet, they're going to provide duvet.
Duvet is provided, bed sheets is provided, pillowcase, pillow is provided. The transportation is free from because where the dorm is, where and to where the main campus is let's say 10 kilometers. So there is always bus standby at the front of the dorm waiting to carry you any time of the day, carry you to school and bring you back. So you don't spend money on transportation. So you just come out of your house, you enter bus and go school. When you are
Some
done,
somebody
did you get
said
what I
how many vehicles? Okay, I'm seeing some questions here.
Okay,
Somebody
I
said
think
how
I should
many?
be fast. I think I should be
Yeah,
fast to read the
there are
questions.
questions.
And
Address those questions.
we can just scan it and convert instead of typing. Good. If you can scan and convert, it's very okay. Yeah, but I am not objecting for that. I prefer you getting it typed or it on PDF. Okay. So someone say, please, can you drop the URL link? Okay, I'll drop that. Okay, can as well please help me and drop that since you have already started the application. Although I have the link here, but I'm trying to be fast as I can so that I can attend the questions. I think Onyebuchi is overqualified for this school. He's a candidate for the top school. Okay, Victor Stanley. Okay, Lord, this guy not take. He's always busy. But it's because for me, without any publication, but just my undergraduate project, what will I use to boost my CV, sir? Good. Now, like I said, it's not like publication is like is the most required, for you to scale up your chances. All right. So if you have certifications, the person that asked this question, Mabike, if you have certifications and if you have your undergraduate projects, all right, but it's not yet published, you can as well highlight it on your CV. Okay, so let me show you my CV again. Let me show you my CV again. Just hold on. Let me share my CV
Okay.
again and let me be fast. I'll
Are
have
you
to be fast.
addressing the question of Ikechu Christian, who said, I have a BSc in biochemistry and masters in public health with no, two publications? Is that the person you're addressing now?
No, not that. The person I'm addressing is the person that said that he doesn't have a publication, but he has his undergraduate research work. But if you have your undergraduate research work, look at the way I don't know if they can see my screen. Good. If they can see my screen, please let's just be fast. Look at the way I highlighted my research project. Okay. Look at the highlights I'm doing now. You see here. Down to this place. Neglect
Yeah.
the DOI. That's my publication link. Neglect it. This is it. This is how I put it there after my school, after my education and training. Then I highlighted my research project and write it there. So this is how I put it. It's okay. If you leave it like that, it's okay. All right. So that's it. So let's just be fast. And
Okay,
I did
just
HND
we
in
there are
accounting.
so many questions here that I've
Okay.
taken time to go through the comment
Okay.
section. I think there are many questions
I
here.
did
Just take it one
HND.
after the other.
Okay, I did HND in accounting at FPN over with a lower credit, and I'm currently working in a bank. How can I be guided on the application? And is there any chances of getting the scholarship? Yes, there are. Like I said before, I'm not on the area of social science, but the 80% of what I've talked here also align with you. If you have worked in this banking sector, it is also a very because assuming now you're applying to accounting department, right, Stanley, most of all these accounting business, something that I saw over there that has to do with business, accounting, finance, and the rest, and you have worked, or you are even currently working in a bank, please emphasize what you do in that bank because these are the things that they need. All right. you are currently working in a banking sector that probably after your masters you might continue, working in the bank. Okay, so you have to be more efficient in highlighting this your bank uh, 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 experience, what you have done, what you did, what you are doing now. If you have worked in other sector, highlight them. Like here we have accounting and information system, investment and finance, human resource management, management and organizational, marketing and international business. All these things has to do with banking sector. Okay, so there is still
There
chances
is
of,
accounting and information system, all
yeah,
of those courses.
yeah. So you have a very good chance of getting this scholarship. Please, when is the deadline again? And give us the link. The deadline is February 15th. Before the end of this, the link will be dropped on this.
Let me see if I
On
can.
the
I think there is
yeah.
a link here. Okay, this one is
Don't
just
worry.
guiding.
Copy it. Let me
Just
copy
get
now.
the direct. This link will not take you to direct link. Someone should get the direct link. I don't have.
I have actually pasted the link on the comment section.
Okay,
Okay, okay.
good. Thank you so much. Thank
That's
you.
the official website
Now,
link, not the
okay.
scholarship link.
How many recommendations in total is needed? Two, two, two recommendations letter.
Oh, that's wonderful. Two recommendation letter is always it's a little bit easier than 3 or 4.
Yeah, three. Yeah, just two. If I'm correct, let me check again from my list.
So the recommendation letter, I want to ask this for them, for the audience. Is it must it be academic? Because there is academic recommendation and professional. So do they accept maybe one academic and one professional, or it must be both of them must be academic recommendation letters?
Yeah, hold on, hold on, Stanley. Okay, I think yeah, it's just two. Two. One has to be what's it called?
Academic.
Academic recommendation letter. Then one can come from your place of work, or both can be academic recommendation.
Academic. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that's clear.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I wanted them to understand.
Okay, good. Now let's run. Does the scholarship cover undergraduate program? Oh no, so sorry. It does not cover. It just has to do with masters and PhD.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, Stanley, I think this question is for you. Do you post scholarship for creative arts and design students? I mean, project design, project and product management. Can the WhatsApp link be education scholar? But sorry to ask, are you done with your undergraduate? Can you advise someone who is science inclined from undergraduate that wants to switch to arts for masters? Okay, that is another discussion.
Okay. Maybe for the question, this
Yeah,
person asked a question that is for Edu Africa. Anyone that's for Edu
yes,
Africa, I can answer that one. Maybe
yes,
the one for
yes,
your high school,
yes,
you can answer that one.
yes, yes.
Well, we, what
So
Edu Africa posts is scholarship in any field. We don't choose a particular place because we are dealing with people from different parts of of the world. So we can't, and even whenever we are pushing out for any scholarship application for people to apply for any of the things benefits we are giving out, we don't limit it. We leave it open to any field because any field can get scholarship, even if we are doing a carpentry service. After all, somebody from Edu Africa got there was this application we this scholarship we advertised sometime, I think 2023 or so, 2024, and the person grabbed it. That was a mortuary and funeral service also. And somebody in our WhatsApp group rushed it and grabbed it. And the next minute, the guy told me he wants to apply. I told him, go ahead, and I gave him the whole link for him to apply. The guy applied for it within 2 to 3 weeks. He got admission. And the next
no,
minute, he went to a visa. Then they gave him visa. The guy is currently in the US studying mortuary and what do they call it again? Mortuary and funeral service. And I mean, anything can happen. So grab any opportunity you see. and use it at that time.
Good. I think I'm seeing another document that Ebuka did not mention here, which is very important. So your graduation project work. Just went through my I just went through my my documents that I submitted. So you are required to upload your graduation work, undergraduate thesis. I don't know if you understand. Your project, let me use Nigeria terms. Your project. Okay. Yeah. You are meant to submit your project. So if you have thrown away the project, go and dust it back.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds good.
Yeah. If you have thrown it away, please go back. Maybe you might have, like discarded the soft document and you have the hard copy. You might as well start typing.
There's some of these
Okay.
guys, even
Okay.
when they do their project, especially some of these our undergraduates, they do it and when they submit the hard copy, that's the end. This
That is
time,
it.
things are you should save
Yeah.
things even in your hard drive.
So that is it. So please, if you have forgotten your undergrad project, go and dust it back. It's needed. I don't know if you got Ebuka, is it that you have not seen it there? Don't know. It should be there. It should be there as part of the requirements, documents to submit. There is no
It's
application
actually
fee.
optional.
Eh?
It's optional. It's
It's
optional.
optional.
They made it optional.
You
Yes.
guys are lucky. That means it's okay. I think they're making things a bit easy for some candidates this time around. So if it is optional, that means you are good to go. So even if you have thrown it away, no, no problem. But I will also advise, we are all looking for a way to step up uh, 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 your application. I don't know if you get me, Stanley. So
Yeah.
yeah, but they mentioned it, Ebuka, they mentioned it, but it's optional, right? Now,
Yes. They mentioned it, but it's
it's
optional. They
optional.
put it
Good.
optional.
Now look at the strategy. Please, all those things that they mentioned, but it's optional, please provide it. If you can, the one that you can, provide it. But don't bother yourself about the English aspects. That's the English certificate. Don't bother yourself about that. But you see all those documents that they said so optional. Please make sure you have it. Provide it. These are the things that will increase your chances of selection. All right. Yeah. So please include anything that will increase your chances of getting this scholarship because it is of two sections. I think I haven't mentioned that. So if you apply after like 2 months or thereabout, I think 2 months or 1 month, I can't remember, but it's not up to 2 months. They will not select the top, I think the top 12 out of thousands from each department for interview. Now, there is this, I don't know when you guys open that link. When you first open the link, you scan the QR code. There is this link there is this documentation that you will see. There's a place that they wrote interview. I don't know if you have come across that, Ebuka, interview and oral examination. Yeah.
No, I have not seen. I have not seen.
Oh, okay. When I opened this afternoon, I saw that. So first section is you apply. And when you apply, then if you get selected, they will invite you for interview. That interview is where you prepare your research proposal on a slide, PowerPoint presentation. Now that's where the cocoa comes in. Now, I don't know if I should go into that detail now or when they have gotten, because
I don't think that one is
necessary.
necessary at
Yeah,
this stage
because yeah,
because
because I have some things, I have some tips to give on that aspect also that excelled me.
Yes,
Yeah. So
what we can do is this. If we have people selected for visa for interview, I mean for interview, we can bring you can drag you again to come here and conduct a mock
it's
interview for
okay.
them.
I would really love people to leave Nigeria.
Yeah,
I
we'll drag you
yeah,
to come and prepare them for that stage. For now,
yeah,
let's
yeah,
focus on the application and them getting the real document that will push them to the interview stage.
yeah. Yeah, thank you for that, because that's another aspect that I have to emphasize. Like on that side, I have a lot to say on that side because is another two is a two-way thing to be select to be like this application you're making now. You are being selected now. Imagine you are being selected out of thousands of people that applied, and you are competing just for 3 slots or 4 slots in the department. Okay, so out of like 12 candidates that they selected for the interview and the exam, so that's where you have to convince them that you know what you are actually doing. Okay, so so that's, but I pray that every one of us here will be selected, because that's my prayer, and every one of us here will get a scholarship and leave Nigeria for
Amen.
good, and leave Nigeria and start from here. It's not like is it might not be the place that you want. Like me, that's not the place I want,
We
but
wanted you to come and join us in US, but
yeah,
I don't know.
but but I don't know. God knows everything. I believe in God, and I believe in others, and I believe in His directions. I believe that He has a reason for sending me here. I don't know what happened, but I shouldn't be here. But I'm still so much grateful to God. When I mean grateful to, because it's the beginning. Because assuming now you came here with scholarship and you want to apply for another fully funded in another country, you're a scholar. I don't know if you get
Yes.
me. Yeah, you're a
Yeah.
scholar. So you're a potential candidate for them to also give you a scholarship, because for you to gain a scholarship for your master's, it means that you are good. So it will also give you an edge, all right, an edge to move to the another side of world. So for you to thrive more. So that is it for just application. So like I said, tomorrow I will head to RI office and make my observations on about this certificate of health security application. And if they said that they provided, then I think we have to contact Ebuka or something. I don't know how you understand. You can
No,
still
no, no,
communicate the information.
Ebuka is an insider, don't worry.
Okay, so but if they don't, and I ask them, can I share the one we used last year? Because I think the previous set they gave them the same document. Okay, there's no when I came here, I saw that it was still the same, document that they have been given. Let me use that word. Okay, so I can still share it, and you guys can use and apply for the scholarship. So I don't know if there is any other question that I need to answer. Like I said, let me recap. I will emphasize on 3 keys. Please and please, your CV should be very, very captivating in such a way that when they open your CV, the first thing they need to
They
be
will feel
seeing.
intimidated.
Yeah, please. I don't know how you do it, but I show you guys my CV, how it looks like. Please make it captivating, and make sure you highlight every bit of research that you have done. As long as you are under research, whether you are in science or you are in like accounting, banking, anything that has to do with your research area, anything that has to do with your department that will excel you, include it on your CV. Then when you are writing your SOP, please and please highlight every detail. Don't miss anything. Don't miss out anything. If you know that you have used a particular machine to do a particular work, put it there. Don't miss anything. That is it. Then your research proposal, write it. Go and look for a very good research topic and write on. I don't want to say much about that, but there are other means that you can use, carve out your research proposal, build yourself, make it very strategizing, and don't don't make it more than 3 pages. Just 2 pages is okay. 2 pages is okay. So I don't know if there's any other question that I need to attend to before we end.
I don't think there is any other question. I think you've let me
Okay.
check.
But sorry, I have some a little concern. Currently, I am running a master's program that will be ending very with my coursework. But I try as much as possible to avoid saying anything that has to do with that when I'm making an application because I'm still pursuing a master's degree in the same field.
Okay.
Do you think it has an advantage or disadvantage? I don't know whether you can hear me.
Okay. To me, don't put that, because if you are putting that you're currently running a master's program, they will assume that you don't have any chances. They have to look out for someone that have not
That is
started
free.
that is
Yeah.
free. So like I have someone
Okay,
here, my down neighbor, he's also from Nigeria. So he has started his PhD in Nigeria. In fact, he's even about ending his PhD. Like he's at the last year of his PhD, but he got another PhD here. So he's here now for his PhD. But his PhD is still running in Nigeria. So by the time by the time he will finish here, he'll be having double a doctorate degree. I don't know if you get
okay.
me.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So you might not really quit the masters. I don't know how many years Nigeria do masters. That Mr. Stanley, I think it's 2 years.
18 months in paper.
Okay, 18
18
months.
months in paper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
research.
But you can take
as long as
long as
the department wants you.
Okay.
Thank God for that.
Okay.
Thank you for that clarification.
Okay, so I don't know, but I don't know. I think they give grace to PhD candidate more than they give to master student, because you can run your PhD. Because when I was doing my youth service at NAFDAC, my director did her PhD for almost 8 years. She would do it and leave it. She would do it and leave it. She would do it and leave it. Okay, so it was even when I was about rounding up my NYSC that she completed her I was the one that arranged her PhD work. Yeah, I was the one that arranged her PhD work. I put it to other. So when I was doing all those things, I never knew that all these things is going to come out. You see how life plays out. So you see how life plays out. So I was the one that was arranging her PhD work. Once she comes back because she was running her PhD at University of Benin. Once she travels and come back, I'll be the one to type her work, arrange it, and send it to her. So I know a bit of most of the regiment of all these, research, and because she's a pharmacist, all right. So she does research also. So that's it. So you can actually leave it and come. Then when you are done, or in the cost of you doing it here, you can be running it there. I don't know how that works, but I think it works for PhD. So the guy now will be going back to complete her PhD once he finish here. So he'll be having double doctorate degree. So you can apply, but please don't add that you are currently running your master's. You will not be viable for option. I don't know if I'm using the right word. You will not be considered because they will assume that you are
You
already
are
doing
already
masters.
occupied because yes, of
Occupied.
course, of course.
Okay. So that's it. Is there okay? I can see a question. I can see there is a Faculty of Art and Design in this web page, but it is not in the PDF you showed us. Really? In this, I can see a Faculty of Art and there's Faculty of Art and Design. Yeah, sure. Yeah, because I know some people, they used to carry board up and down. Most of us these Egyptians, they draw a lot. I can see,
But you
yeah.
see, but this person is saying that it is not it didn't appear
Maybe,
on the
yeah, maybe,
Let me check.
there are there are departments that JICA funds.
Okay, maybe I
Yeah,
feel that any department that is not on the flyer may not
yes, does not
be
cover.
under this scholarship scheme.
Yes, it's not on the scholarship scheme. Yeah, it's not on the scholarship scheme because most of all this scholarship here, you must do publication. Like if it has to do with research, even those in accounting and information system. Like there is a guy from Cameroon, my down neighbor from Cameroon, masters also. He's under accounting and information system. So sometimes I'll be like, "Whoa, what are you guys doing in the department? Are you guys also,
Please,
looking out
please,
for publications and the rest?"
Oyebuchi,
He said, "Yes,
let I connect. I will not. I will need to know that guy from accounting in Cameroon.
okay."
If there is a way you can, I need to know him personally, please. We'll talk about that later.
Okay, I think I mean Sierra Leone, something like that. I think yeah, these two. Yeah, but it's okay.
Yeah, if you can
I'll
link me up to him.
confirm. Yeah, sure. So that's it. So they all do research and you must publish. Okay. So I'm so sorry if you didn't see art and design on the scholarship page, but you can keep trying. Is the accounting guy very important?
Yes, I have some
Please.
accounting people here. So
Okay, no, good, man. See, I believe that any course not on the PDF. Okay, see, let me share this accounting, that particular section, that accounting, business, marketing, and the rest. People don't apply. Like I asked the guy, how many international students? Like they call us international students. I know that also
okay,
Africans,
yeah, now.
but what they call us is international students. So I kind of asked him last year in December when we got talking. How many are you in your class that are offering masters? He said that he's the only one. Did you
Wow.
get? Yeah, that he's the only one, and he's not even from Nigeria. He's from Sierra Leone. Yeah, I think Cameroon or Sierra. Yeah, something like he's not from Nigeria. So, and I'm like, is it that people don't apply to the department? So he now said that is a new department for masters that was just introduced last. That's with that he said, which is my set. So, and I believe that this set they will need more students to come in, even if it's not even from Nigeria. But here are my guys from Nigeria. Please, if you are in accounting, please maximize this opportunity. You might not really build your CV or your SOP in such a very big way. Do as much as you can and leave the rest to God. I don't know if I'm making sense. Okay. So don't look at you don't have a very big package, all right, that you need to use and apply for this scholarship. Just give it a try. Just apply. Exhaust everything that you have, that you know that you have, and tell God that this is what I have. This is what I can offer. Let your will be done and apply. Never can tell. You can get it. Yeah, you can. So I will really encourage you guys in accounting to maximize this opportunity because the competitive side is the Faculty of Engineering and Science. Yeah. So
Yeah. I think
yeah,
those places are always
mhm,
competitive.
yeah. The competitive side is the Faculty of Engineering and Faculty of Applied Science. Okay.
Even this
Yeah.
human resource, I'm sure that this human resource may not be. And I have a lot of people in
So
human resource. I have my people in human resource management. I don't know. Even the management and organizational behavior, these are courses that may not be so competitive. Everybody is looking for the other one that is computer
yeah,
science, electronics, this and that, energy resources, all those big
yeah,
ones.
yes. So that's it. Okay, someone did. I don't know if someone did physics here. If you did physics, you can actually hop into uh, space. I think Faculty of Science has space uh, environment. Then there's nanotechnology. There is there's nanotechnology. There's energy, material, and science something. So they have a lot of compass research that has to do with physics. They don't just call it masters in physics. I don't know if you get me. Okay, but it's under Faculty of Science. So that's it. So coming here will be a very good, it will be a very good landing for those of us that want to japa, and internet is provided. Like you have internet here in my dorm, in my room, everywhere and it's free. Even in school, anywhere you go is free. Even in your room, everywhere it's free. You can use internet. You can connect. Once you enter your building, it's connected because you have a lot of buildings, you know. So they have up to like 12 buildings where students live. But there's a special place, there's a special building for international students alone. So they put us there, they provide everything that we need. Water is free, electricity is free, internet is free, transportation is free. They pay you stipend that is enough to take care of you. Okay.
Not the one that you use and build in your village. Oh.
No, 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 no. That's why I put enough to take care of you. so
Not the
so
one
I
that you
don't.
use and build houses and
Okay, someone
yeah,
said, can
thank
you
you.
do multiple? Someone said, sorry, I think the last question we have here. Someone said, can you do multiple applications for different courses like Commonwealth? Unfortunately, no. No, no. I think it's stated on when you start the application or something. I don't know. But you can't do you can't do more than two. But I think I will ask. Okay, let me note it down though. They might have, like I said, a lot of things might have changed. Okay, so let me write it down so that when I get there tomorrow morning, I will ask. Okay, uh, please don't forget to drop your contact information. Okay, Mr. Stanley will do justice to that. Okay, he
Yeah.
said he's gonna drop the contact.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, of course. You will get his contact. Maybe we can do that. If you
So,
if what I'm gonna do, because he's a very busy guy, and we can't push out his link just like that. We have to give it to people who are very serious for this scholarship. We don't. Because now, what we are doing in Edu Africa this year is we want to. That was why we introduced the direct mentorship. That is specific mentorship program last year, that we now pair people with people. We started that process last year, and we can only do that when we see that you're serious. If you're not, we are not working with crowd. We want just we are building a community that for serious people, serious minded people, not a community. Because whenever we come out here, like for instance, look at me spending like close to 1 to 2 hours with you guys here. I have a lot of things that I'm doing. Onyebuchi has a lot of things he's doing. We earlier fixed this program to hold yesterday, but something came up on his own angle, and we have to shift it to today. So that means that whenever we come here to spend this time, it is not that we are jobless. It is because we are passionate about assisting. We are passionate about building a community. We are passionate about building our home country and our host country. We are passionate about building Africa, because I have always said it that Africans are the number one people that can build Africa. And how do you build Africa? Is by exploring opportunities that are very wonderful, which you can explore and take back home and put it there. So these are the kind of people we are working with. We are not working with crowd this time around. So going forward, we will now, like for instance, I said it before that those who are selected for the interview stage, I will drag Onyebuchi again to come online and do this thing, mock interview for them and prepare them better for that.
okay.
So That is that. Then if you have any private or any direct question during the application, it's not, you don't just come to my DM and be disturbing me and you are sending messages when you know you're not applying for it. If you are not applying for it, you don't need to disturb us about it. But if you are applying for it, you can ask direct questions and we will provide you answers to that. That being said, yesterday, I think yesterday, our chairman for R&D posted in the research and development WhatsApp group chat about how we're kicking off with R&D this year. We have come to realize that research is germane. Without research, you're not going anywhere. So Edu Africa this year, we are prioritizing a skill we call research skills. We're going to prioritize that. We want to train as much people as possible on how to write research, how to write papers and publish, because it is it is as important as the application you're making. I mean, I don't think any of us, I'm currently in my PhD, and I didn't just get the PhD because I have a master's. A master's alone does not qualify you to get a PhD. You need to have publications to your name. I didn't mean you should have 20 publications or 50 publications or 30 even 1, 2, 3 publications you have, as long as it carries weight, because they want to see your research skills. Because PhD, masters, is all about research. It is only in the undergraduate that they are teaching you what is define accounting. What are the financial? These are the things that nobody's asking you to define accounting at master's and PhD level. Nobody's asking you those questions. There is nothing like, even in our classes we hold here, there is nothing like lecturer teach, students listen. It doesn't happen that way here. The way it happens here is that everybody teaches each other. You prepare yourself, you come to the class, you prepare a paper, you come to the class, the lecturer is talking, you're talking. In fact, in most cases, the lecturer doesn't, she will just introduce the course. You guys will now start teaching the course. So we teach. In my PhD program that I'm doing now, I have never come to a class and the lecturer is teaching all those things that we did in undergraduate. No, that's not what we do here. Each class we teach. So each class I prepare lesson notes that I'm going to teach both my colleagues and even the lecturer.
Exactly. Like,
So,
honestly, I'm tired of PowerPoint.
of course, every week I do PowerPoint. If you go to my days, I do PowerPoint I teach every week.
Yeah,
PhD,
each class you must handle a topic.
and yes, you must have a topic. And the way we do it is every week you have a paper to write. You have a paper, you write a paper, you get a topic, research on a topic, write the paper, and you present in a class. So sometimes they will give us like up to 11 papers, like 11 published papers, and say you should pick one of them and do a critical analysis of it and come and present in a class. So this is not about PhD masters, is not about. So that's why before they take you for any program, not just taking you, giving you admission, but giving you, spending their hard-earned money on you. They will be sure that you won't come and waste their money. So they would make sure. So that is why the application, having a strong document in your application makes you to scale through. This is an opportunity that a lot of people are applying. My PhD here at ODU that I applied, when I was talking with my program coordinator at the program, I asked, he said that they received over 150 applications. But now I'm the only person, only me, from the
That's
whole
tough.
applications. They received about 150, and I'm the only Nigerian in that department. The only Nigerian, not even the only African. There's no African person there. I'm the only Nigerian, the only African in that department doing that PhD program.
Wow.
So it means that I'm just trying to tell you guys how competitive this is. So you need to have a strong document. And so next week, I think on 17th, yes, 17th next week, I think guys, we are going to have a class. We're going to have a class, a research class. What the chairman of our R&D at EduAfric is coming to teach us how to write research proposals, how to write papers. So, and we have some people in that. So we are going to work with we don't need crowd. What we need is just people that are ready to be mentored. What we are doing at EduAfric is now I'm connecting with some of my friends in different countries, both UK, Canada, to see if they will be willing. What I'm planning to do this year for EduAfric scholars is to see if some of my friends doing masters and PhD in different countries around the world can be willing to mentor you people, to mentor those who are ready to be mentored on research. You can even publish with them. They can, because in this PhD program that we are doing, we are expected, just like Yoyebuchi have mentioned, we are expected to be publishing. Now,
Yeah.
I'm working on about 2 papers, but I don't think I can finish 2 papers this year because publication here is not an easy thing. So, but I will make sure that I have at least one publication this year. So, and I'm going to work with some people who are willing. I can work with them. So that's what we are doing now. We are trying to see how we can merge you guys with top scholars in different countries. They can mentor you on how to write papers and publish.
Yeah, I wanted to say something. Sorry, Stanley, before I forget. I was actually writing it. Sorry to cut you short.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. We will round off in the next 5 to 10
yeah,
minutes.
yeah. So, please, your recommendation letter. I think you are required to merge the two together. I don't know if that's right, Ebuka, right? Because I just found out that my was meshed together. You merge the two recommendation letters together,
In one PDF file.
correct?
Yeah.
Yes, in one PDF file. So
Yes, yes.
You can use I love PDF to merge your documents together. All right. So
Yeah. You can even what of transcripts? If you have okay, this thing because of this thing is
yeah, if you
masters.
have you can scan them. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can scan your transcript. It's not official transcript. You can submit unofficial transcript. Okay,
Okay.
so you can merge your transcript also in one PDF and submit. Then I wanted to say something. If you are sure, please so that I will not go around and start disturbing others because I have some couple of mates in most of all these departments. So if you are sure that you are applying to AJUST, you know the department you are applying to. I want to know so that I can meet most of them and ask them some certain questions. There are some informations I need to get from them because me now I don't know, I might be speaking based on my own experience and the department that I applied for. I don't know if you get me, Stanley. So
Yes.
I want to collate the number of people that are applying, then see the way I can help and get from some other informations from other departments.
Yes.
Like, you understand?
That's a very wonderful thing.
So I want to get some other departments. Mm,
I like
yeah.
that. I like that thing
So
you're saying now.
good.
So we
Yeah.
will have
I can.
only
Okay.
people that are applying so that you can
Yes.
because they are not applying to one department. We have a lot of programs here.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you
Exactly.
being there, you can help them, link them to the particular people, you know.
Yes.
So I like that.
So I will be able to know how to strategize and get some information. Like I'm just going down to my SOP now because I always like to highlight 2 or 3 professors in the department that I like their research. So these are the strategies that you need to explore. These are the strategies. I use that in all the applications I make, both in the US, in Canada, like any application I make on my SOP, I highlight 2 to 3 professors that are working on my own research field. Even if they are not working on my own research field, you can choose to change your research area. You are free. You have the right to change a research area. Maybe you come across a professor that you like his or her own research. So you can put it down on your SOP that, oh, so professor is working on so, and I'm interested in working with her or with him. And these are the things that he works with, which aligns with my research goals. So this is how I always put it. Like Dr. Stanley Peter works on blah 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 polymer, and my research goal aligns with polymer, and I have visited his profile, and I've gone to understand that this is also research aligns with my research. So you are highlighting those professors, and they are seeing that, oh, you're really interested in working with us, and they are seeing that, oh, you have also made your own background. I don't know if you get me, Stanley. You have made your own background. Do you understand? So
Yeah.
please,
All
just
right.
so that I don't know the names of the professors, like my department, I know the professors and I know their research areas. So if you're applying to environmental engineering, it's not a bad thing to reach out to me, okay? But for other departments, I don't know. That's why I said if you are very sure that you are applying, just reach out so that we can know how to get this thing done. I need you guys to come over, and from there, you know, everyone can thrive. All right. So that's all
Yeah.
I have.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Onyebuchi, for your time. And I know how I did to drag you here. I will drag you again. Oh. So thank you so much. So it's up to them at the moment to make use of the information they have gathered from this webinar session we just finished now. One thing I would keep on stressing is that we will do our best on our own part, and then
Okay.
we can only take the horse to the stream, but we can never force the horse to drink water. So what we do by taking the horse to the stream is one of the things, like I told you guys, next week we are having a class for just those that are ready for research. That class is basically only for research. Then we have done a lot of webinar on SOP, so I don't think we may waste much time, but we've not done much, I think, in Edu Africa, because what in our last board meeting, I had the meeting I had with the board members, we looked at the gap areas we've not actually covered much in Edu Africa, and this is the area. One of the area is the research and is research. And that is why Stanley, my colleague, who is the chairman of that, Stanley is a researcher. He's a research consultant, and he has a consulting firm. So that's why I dragged him and told him, oh yeah, you will come to Edo Africa and showcase your skills, help them. So next week, Saturday, I think, is it by 5 p.m.? I think he posted it on the group chat. So for those of us in that group chat, follow up. The link for the class will be shared within the week. If you want to learn how to write, because now this application requires you to write a research proposal. I think it's part of the application materials you're going to submit. So there, Stanley will teach you guys those areas. And then CV, all of you are saying CV, academic CV, you can have, just like Oyebuchi mentioned, put everything, single achievement, your scholarships, your programs, in fact, my own, like 6 to 7 pages of academic CV. And most times I have not even put everything in, because sometimes I even forget some of the things I have done. Some of the programs, some of the, maybe, like there are even some courses that I took recently. I have not even put it in my CV because I don't have anything I apply for now. So now, these are the things. Even my SOP, when I wrote my SOP to PhD programs, I had about 6 to 7 pages of SOP. So some of these things is what you need to submit, an overwhelming document that when they look at, it is only a winch that will say, I will not take this person, except the person is a winch. But I mean, the point I'm trying to make is that you should submit something that will impress them. During my PhD applications, I have submitted application to about 9 schools, and I got to interview stage some of them. Now, out of that 9 schools, eventually I got about 3 schools out of 9 with all the strong whatever. Yeah, although the financial challenges that universities are experiencing in the US in a few months ago also affected the whole process, because some of them will say, oh, they will reply you, you have a strong background, but unfortunately we cannot fund you, because they know that if they don't, international students cannot survive without funding in a place like this. So that's why most of them always emphasize on that funding. So that is the situation here. So we have all of these plans in place. Onyebuchi showed you guys his SOP, and he can share some of his personal documents, but it's not something for the public. It's something for private. It's something for people who are willing, who are actually doing the application. So we can do that. Actually, most times I hardly share my documents with people. I can hardly share my document with people, but if I see how serious you are, I will know how to help you. So that is what we do in Edu Africa. Now, there are so many ways for you to achieve what we are always posting information on our pages. Follow our social media pages. That is where you get information. Go to our YouTube channel. We have a lot of these things figured out if you go there are lots of videos. We have done a full class on how to write SOP. I think we've done a class on that. If you go to that place, we have a lot of classes we've done on how to write SOP. A good SOP should have at least 6 pages, okay, depending on the program. You should have like 6 paragraphs. That's what I'm trying to say. You should have like 6 paragraphs. So we have made mention, like, okay, look at, this is one of the SOPs I have written. This one is one of the schools that admitted me, Virginia Tech, but I didn't go there. I think they admitted me, they said I should come. I said I'm not coming. I've moved on. So this is another school. They also gave me, this is up to 5 or 6 pages I wrote. This one is the one that I am now, ODU. I also wrote about 5 to 6 pages. So these are documents. These are, when you submit something that is overwhelming. Don't just submit. Don't just do application. If you want to submit during the time I was applying for peer, I didn't just get a school and start to apply. For you to apply, I take time. It takes me up to 1 month to submit one application, 1 to 2 months. What am I doing in those 1 to 2 months? I am researching about that department. I am looking at professors whose research interest matches with mine. I am sending emails to them. I am having Zoom meetings with them. So these are the things, the contacts you need to establish. They should know you even before you submit the application. So these are the things. So we have done a lot of classes on how to do all of it. We have even done a separate class on how to write CV, academic and professional CV. So those videos are there for you to watch. We have them all in our distance. But from time to time, anytime we have a program, we can also highlight on it. Like I said, next week program or next week's class is basically for research proposal, for how to write research, how to write paper and publish paper. So if those we see there, we will continue and see like what we want, like what I said, where we are doing, what the area we want to cover this year is the area of research, and I'm looking forward to get some of my friends that I can pair with you guys who can actually help you guys in mentorship on how to write papers and publish. You can even publish with they can any of the publications they can work with you and have you as one of them. So you can even put it in your CV. So that is that. Like I said, publication is very important. If you don't have I'm not saying you should have 20 or 50. I mean, I had about before I got my PhD, I had about just I think about about five publications. Then I have like two that was still under review as of then. So just about four publications is what gave me my full funded scholarship to so many schools. So it's not like you should have 20 or 10 publications or 50 publications, even if it is one or two that is very strong. And that is our concern. And like we said, your undergraduate project, your undergraduate research is a very big publication for you. It's a very big research, this and that you can package it well and push it in your CV. All right. Having said that, thank you guys so much for your active participation. I have other things to do. I've spent 2 hours with you guys here. I mean, 1 hour in America in a typical company is about $50 per hour. So Onyebuchi and I am giving you guys like $100 this afternoon. $100 each. That is $200. That's what we give to you guys now. But we are happy that most of the things we are doing always yield fruit. I mean, at the end of the day, people get admission, people get scholarships, and we are happy. So thank you guys for your active participation, for the questions. I believe Ebuchi addressed all the questions. Ebuchi, do you have anything to say again before we wrap it up? I think you're muted. You are speaking, but nobody is hearing what you're saying. Whether you are muted or something, I don't know.
I'm not. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
I've been trying to speak since. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe
I think I've forgotten what I wanted to say. When you were talking about, I don't know, but I remember something.
okay,
I wanted
whatever.
to talk about.
If you have forgotten it, you can send it to me. I will share with the communication of Edu Africa. They will share it on
Yeah.
website,
Okay. What I wanted to
on
say
our social
was,
media.
can you hear me? What I wanted to say was, in terms of the CV aspect, okay, please, you can is not like you will not get reviewed. You can as well write a CV, then share for someone to review for you. That was how I learned, and that was how I did my CV. Okay, so you can write. I don't know if they can hear me, right? You can write the CV, then it's either you share it to Stanley, or I don't know how we are going to do it now, Stanley, for it to be reviewed, to
Share it.
standard.
What I will do is they can forward there is a way the channel we work here.
Okay,
They can
good.
send it to our official email. Then what
Okay.
I will do is if they send it, I will tell Pascal to forward it to you to review for them. And
Yeah, because someone said, I want to apply to data science, and most of those courses are not well known here. So these are the secrets. So I think I highlighted what the guy said. He said, I said, good, please go and apply. They have cybersecurity, they have data science, they have security something, something. So most of all those courses, I've not really seen an international student offering that course here. And I'm not sure there's an Egyptian that does masters or PhD on that area. So they are majorly under just computer science alone. But you can see that there are others. There are other research areas under Faculty of Computer Science and Information. All right. So if you are like someone that say that he did science and later went to data science, you can, if you have a very good backup, you can apply. I'm serious. You can apply because no one is there. But like I said, I'll make all my observations tomorrow and know the departments that don't have much of international students. Okay. So that even if you want to tilt to another area of direction, you can come in. The goal is for you to leave Nigeria. That is it. I don't know
Yes,
if
that's it.
anybody has my own idea of
Yes,
idea. The goal is for you to leave Nigeria,
That is
and
the goal. That is the goal.
the goal. So no
Even
matter
it's in Niger.
exactly any other thing is seconded, but the goal is to leave Nigeria. So, so if you have the required documents, the required document to apply for that particular department, apply for it and give it your shot. Never can tell. You can get it.
all
Okay.
right.
So that's all I have. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. I've really exhausted. I've gone
Thank you.
beyond the time I planned to spend with you
Yeah.
guys, but it's okay. Thank you so much for your active participation, and thank you guys for your for listening. And we look forward to further uh, webinars. I know that there are specific information that most of you would need. And that's why we said that going forward, we can give specific information to people who are actually applying. Not what we give now is like a general information to everybody, but we can have a specific information for particular people that are applying. And there is a channel we do that in Edu Africa. Thank you guys, and may God bless you for your active participation.
Thank you.
Then I
Thank
have
you
to, I
too.
think, let me even end this